Here's what TPFers have to say when they think of joyful stewardship.
I think of joyful stewardship when I think about the Study Away program. It's just so amazing to be able to bring IU students to Florida and build connective tissue within the 2 states and with organizations all around the Suncoast.
I think of joyful stewardship when I see all the posts on social media from our engagement team, whether it's at Remake Learning Days or the summer family engagement nights building catapults and marshmallow launchers.
When I think of joyful stewardship and when I interact with each TPF initiative, the TPF consultants, engagement team members, our fantastic fellows, and full-time TPF staff. They're all great stewards, and each and every one of them are entrusted with the careful and responsible foundation TPF was built upon.
I think of joyful stewardship when I think of us strengthening organizations. Margin Mission Ignition is a perfect example. It's so much more than the money. It's helping them, giving them the resources, the information, and knowledge they need to generate earned income. That is joyful stewardship at its best.
I think of joyful stewardship when consultants, staff, CEO come together for shared aspirations. When we have events, all hands are on deck. We have a can-do attitude, so the philanthropic spirit of the Patterson Foundation and the people who work here and are a part of it make joyful stewardship more than just a phrase that we use. I think everybody comes with their gifts and embraces helping people and making the world a better place.
I think of joyful stewardship when I get to meet each new fellow that comes as a graduate from the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy. I am in absolute awe of the expertise, the entrepreneurial spirit, the work ethic that these individuals who come to TPF have to offer to our entire community. I am just in amazement, if you will, of what the impact has been and can be.
I think of joyful stewardship when I think about a legacy that's born out of possibilities and hope, where every person creating that legacy has a responsibility to come at it with a sense of positivity, integrity, and nurturing.
I think of joyful stewardship when I think of how I was welcomed to the Patterson Foundation, from an 8-minute video from countless TPFers welcoming me to when I got here, and an amazing cake that I was able to take home with an incredible Nancy created design.
I think of joyful stewardship when I think about the way that the Patterson Foundation has been extremely purposeful in carrying out the When You Wonder Your Learning Book Circle project and making sure that organizations and people in the community are able to connect and meet one another and discuss the book.
I think of joyful stewardship when it's a pleasure to take care of your responsibilities. And I see this in action all the time at TPF, from the Zoom calls as we're doing the question of the day, people laughing and connecting, but then all the way through as we're taking care of the responsibilities and figuring out what ways we can serve the community.
Joyful stewardship is the way our team turns outward with love. It is a way we connect and share with people, organizations, and communities to help them evolve and strengthen their impact. TPF work brings out the best in us and in others, and TPF values guides our joyful stewardship.
When I think of joyful stewardship, I think of people serving with happiness as opposed to feeling burdened or as if it's drudgery. This past weekend at the pop-up party, everybody from TPF, definitely they were all joyful stewards with all of the people that attended.
I think of joyful stewardship when we're doing a training in the community and share a new concept or a new way a nonprofit might be able to simplify a process that they have, and you can see that aha moment in their eyes, and it clicks for them. They stop us, they let us know that they just learned something new and that they can immediately implement when they go back home. There's excitement on their face.
Think of joyful stewardship when I think of cake. That's right, there's nothing better than a big, delicious Costco cake to celebrate a TPF event. For the past 7 years, we've had Costco cake at every MMI Thrive and Dine, knowledge sharing session, and most recently at TPF Study Away Week, knowledge sharing sessions. I can't wait for that tradition to continue. Here's to joyful stewardship.
I think of joyful stewardship when I'm out in the community working with our partners or meeting new people. We have been given such a gift at the Patterson Foundation that we have the ability to go into our community every day and meet people where they are and dream of shared aspirations with them and then play a part in those aspirations coming true.
Joyful Stewardship began with Dorothy Patterson's request to do good work, but it's grown and evolved to include connection, engagement, responsible management, and so much more to each TPFer and TPF initiative.